So people might say, why would you put your pea puffer in here? We've had a lot of trouble with this tank. Well, mainly because I've had so much trouble with this tank. It was being treated, so I've done a water change before I put the pea puffer in here. So there's still some medication in here, but not enough to upset the pea puffer. I changed this tank around a lot. In fact, I've done it since my last video. I thought it might give the pea puffer a bit of interest. I'm always moving this tank about, moving plants, putting in new plants, and everything. It's quite a quiet space in my kitchen, and he seemed to not worry about the boisterousness of this tank very much. He swims with the guppies already. So I got him purely because he came from a local breeder. They had just come into the pet shop from a local breeder, so he'd been in the same water as what I have, and he came straight out of the bag from out of the back, trying to eat off the plants that aren't there. He came straight out the bag from the breeder's water straight to my house, into my water. He wasn't in the pet shop at all. My local pet shop's not always the best for fish, so that was a really good thing. I didn't want to miss that opportunity. So as I said, I've never kept a pea puffer before, so this is going to be interesting. This is why I only got one. People say you could get 2 in a 10-gallon, but I think he's better off on his own. So I didn't want to put him in the 5-gallon. I know it sounds silly because he's such a tiny fish, but I thought the 5-gallon would be too small for him. There's lots to interest him in here. You know, everything's very interesting. Lots and lots of things to do and swim. You know, and he does seem to think that the back picture is real, which is quite funny. He's trying to swim into it. So, anyways, that's my story. As I say, you know, I've gone a few days without even seeing him, and thought, oh, you know, I bought him, it was an experiment, it didn't work out, and then there he pops back up again. I was quite happy to see him actually eating a snail this morning. I actually saw him eat one. He attacked it off the leaf, and he took it down to the bottom and ate it, so I know he's eating, and that's very important, I think. So that's the story so far with my pea puffer. I've just got to keep him alive now.